New at 11, a job listing for Norfolk police chief is officially online. The city still is trying to find a replacement, permanent that is, more than 6 months after former Chief Larry Boone abruptly retired. Today, the city manager told council he thinks they'll name a new top cop by the end of the year. Angelique Garantok has details.
This posting on governmentjobs.com says in part, the city of Norfolk is looking for someone, quote, with a history of implementing 21st century policing strategies. The applicant must be an effective and inspiring leader who's open-minded and willing to collaborate. Also, the candidate needs to have at least 3 years experience as an assistant chief of police or the equivalent of 7 years experience as a police officer in a high-level management position. The deadline to apply is November 25th.
By the time we get to shortly right after Thanksgiving, we will start whittling that list down to probably 7 or 8 candidates.
From there, they'll undergo interviews and assessments. 2 or 3 finalists will then go through a second round of interviews. City Manager Dr. Chip Filer says he'll likely announce the chosen candidate by the end of 2022. They could very well start right away or early next year.
We do have interim Chief Goldsmith, in the seat, so he'll be able to fill in until we get the new chief in.
Weighing in on the search, Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Guns with Second Calvary Baptist Church expresses one critical issue.
Not just with justice, but also with juvenile justice.
The longtime Norfolk pastor hopes local youth, especially in impoverished communities, will be a focus for the next chief and their force.
That's going to really understand the problems that exist within these communities that create and precipitate the kind of violence that we see going on.
In Norfolk, Angelique Garantok, 13 News Now.
Reverend Guns was one of roughly 15 people who attended a public input forum last week. City leaders and consultants are still taking in community feedback. You can fill out this survey online until October 31st. You can find a link to it on 13newsnow.com. Just click on links in the news on the homepage.